Okay, good evening, folks. What's up? It's late. I'm actually tired, which is really crazy. It's like 2 o'clock and I'm getting tired already, which is not normal for me, 2 a.m. in the morning. Today was a long day. Yes, it was. The title of this video is the $15,000 shot. There's a lot more to it than that. Today I also had my second spinal tap or a lumbar puncture. That was a whole secondary lesson in managing your care again. I'll just kind of brush over it briefly again. Once again, somebody walks in who's a new jack and starts saying, "Oh, Mr. Green, we're going to go ahead and do your lumbar puncture today, and we're going to get you bent over in a few minutes." And I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Who are you? What are you talking about?" "Oh, I'm so and so," and doesn't she introduce herself to me at all? And she starts going to how she's going to do this lumbar puncture, which for me, the spinal tap is pretty big. And I wasn't scheduled to have this, or no one told me that I was going to have today. So I'm like, whoa. So instantly I'm like, let me see your records. What do you got? Show me your stuff. I'm dropping into manage my care mode. You have to do this. You have to do this. She starts showing me her stuff. I'm like, I don't see anything on here about spinal tap or lumbar because it's called something different on the sheet. I'm like, well, if it's called something different on the sheet, don't tell me you're going to do something. Tell me what it's called on the sheet. Because I don't see here, you're not doing it. Heck no, it's not happening. So, because I'm so feisty with my medical care and I'm also very, very involved, one interaction with somebody and you know them. So this is the same place that I had the bone marrow biopsy done. So the lady comes over who did my bone marrow biopsy, and she starts talking. "Hey, how's it going, Mr. Green? Whatever. We're chilling, whatnot." And she starts breaking down to me. She's like, "Yeah, this is what this is. It says here you do to get this on this day. Yada yada yada." All right, I calm down. Now my next question is, who are you? Who's doing this procedure? She goes, "Oh, it'll probably be me or one of the other mid-levels." Come again? Mid-levels? Is there a doctor in that name? Is there a nurse? Is there a CNP or what? You don't tell me you're a mid-level and you're going to go ahead and puncture my spinal cord. These are the things that I need you all to recognize to make sure you stay on top of with your health care. We get through all that. I'm kind of skipping through because I want to get to the next big thing, but we get through all of that, and I hope you guys can hear this because I'm not too close to the camera. We get through all of that, and this had to work. She does a spinal tap, works out well, gets the fluid, she puts more chemo in, cool. This is after I've been lying there for like an hour trying to figure out what's what. I'm there for an hour because of the fact that 3 days ago, when I left the hospital, I was supposed to get this shot called Neulasta. They didn't give me the shot because it had to be quote unquote approved by my health insurance. This shot has to be given within 72 hours of my last chemo treatment in order for it to be its most effective. And it has to be approved by the insurance company in order for me to get it. The doctor has already told him he needs this shot. So I get today, I'm on my 3rd day. They're like, "Oh, well, we haven't gotten approval yet." Excuse me? That was 3 days ago or 2.5 days ago. Those are business days. That's not weekend days, those are business days. What's going on with my approval? Long story short, I'm like, why are we waiting for approval? Here's the deal. Here's what I need you guys to realize with this whole thing. Whenever you go to a doctor, and you fill out a form that says, we're going to bill your insurance company. And if your insurance company is not going to pay, we're going to come after you. They all say that. They all say that. That's the bottom line. So if your insurance company goes belly up, guess what? You're on the hook for that money. Bottom line. Okay? So, that being the case, why then on this shot are you going to go to the insurance company and say, are you sure you're going to pay for this first? That's what they're doing. They're saying, insurance company, are you sure you're going to pay for this first before we give this agreement? Which is what they're doing. And the insurance company is playing the game. They're saying, we're not going to say yes, we're not going to say no, we're just going to delay the decision beyond 72 hours. Because after 72 hours, it's null and void. It's pointless. So I'm like, well, how much is the darn shot? I'm going to pay for it anyway, one way or the other. If they don't pay for it, I have to pay for it. So that, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. They go in and research it. Comes back, it's $15,000 in change for the shot. The shot is called Neulasta. Neulasta. Ridiculous. No shot should cost $15,000. But that's okay. I signed for it. If they can't get it approved, I'm going to pay for it. But I pay. We all sign for that. Every time you go to patient first, the ER or whatever, you all sign for the same thing. Do not let insurance companies dictate your health care. You're going to pay for it. Bottom line. So, that's a whole other insurance company issue that they have to deal with. If they don't pay for it, the guy's got me. I'm going to figure out a way to get it paid. I'm not worried about that. I need the shot. My doctor calls down and says, give him the shot. I'm not waiting for the insurance company to come give me some like I have some shot. You out of your mind? So, this may go over 10 minutes. I'm sorry because I'm already on 7 minutes as it is. But I'm passionate about this right now. So, so I get the shot. She brings it in. It's in a little box. She's like, put you on. Takes it all like 10 seconds for her to apply it. Boom. 15 G's. Really? So, no word yet whether it's approved or not, but whether it's approved or not, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The moral of the story is, you're on the hook for it anyway. You're already on the hook. It's just that the hospital is saying, are you sure? Are you positive that you're going to pay for this shot? That's what the hospital saying to the insurance company. But it comes back to me anyway. So you just want a darn shot. I need it to live. What? I'm trying to live here. Hello? Bueller? Anyone home? So the big thing was I had to have this conversation with the nurses and all the practitioners in the office. And I'm like, you guys do realize that I signed this form saying that yes, right? And they're like, oh, wow, Mr. Reed, when you look at it that way, you are right. You are going to pay for anything. If my insurance company goes belly up, even the little blood work they do, the little tubes they have me, all that falls back on me anyway. The reality is, my first CT exam that I had the first day when I figured something was wrong, that was $14,000 for a CT exam. They didn't question that. They just went ahead and did it, right? Alright, so that's what I need you all to realize from today's thing. The $15,000 shot. Do what you gotta do. It's your life on the line. It's your health care. Do not let some insurance companies dictate that. Historically, if you look through companies that make the most money in this country, look through all the companies that have the highest returns. Insurance companies regularly have double-digit returns. If they don't, they're normally somewhere around 8 or 9% returns. Growth rate every year. Because they mathematically find ways to win. This whole delay tactic is them saying, no, we didn't deny it, we didn't approve it. It was just too late by the time it got to us. How long does it say whether you're going to pay for it or not? It's a digital age. Digital age. I can search for Mark Zuckerberg's phone number and find it in 0.28 seconds on Google. But you can't approve a shot? Really? Really? Alright, so That's that. I think I'm done with that particular one right now. I'm gonna stop because I'm at the 10-minute mark. What else? I just wanted you to hear that $15,000 shot thing. That's just really crazy. And then I'm gonna do another one after this that goes on just my whole day and what that meant and so on and so forth. Because it was a bit of a beast of a day, but it was a good day, a really good day though. Actually, I'm awake now. Wow, I got pumped up just having this conversation about this ridiculous shot. But anyway, all right, cool. Oh, I got this little hook up here because the wife's asleep. Of course, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, and she told me to stop carrying the camera in my hand. So I got on top of a scale, on top of my medicines, duct tape to the top thing here. So it works. I'm good. Make it happen. All right, here we go. Stop this.